Hi Pisces, this is your this is your January 2020 tarot reading, and I'm laughing because as soon as I started speaking, I just hear Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. So for someone, there is a Taurus of significance, definitely. For someone, there is a Taurus of significance, or we're talking about on some level your universal third house. And this is Uranus will be going direct the same day as the full moon and lunar eclipse on the 10th. And this is your communication house. So this could be everything that has to do with coming into your self-worth, speaking, communicating your self-worth, your self-value, your self-esteem, your independence, your individuality, your uniqueness, your freedom, setting yourself apart in this communication and actually having it, speaking your truth, speaking this is acceptable, this is not, independently, and standing in that power. Or, like I said, there is a Taurus of significance coming in for you in one way or another. Sorry, I had to get that out before. That was just them throwing that out of me. This is a Pisces reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I always tell everybody, if you're coming like Venus and Pisces, and I'm talking more about your sensitivity than I am a love life, because I don't really do love readings unless it comes through. I don't go after love readings directly. So Venus for me comes in as sensitivity, whether it's positive or negative, and where that takes you. And if this is like, if you're a Pisces moon, then we're talking more about your emotions than we are your core. Just so you understand where we're going with the reading a little bit more. If you're a rising Pisces, then we would be following your 12 houses and how this would normally set for you. But if you're a Pisces sun, then this is the core energies going on around you typically. But either way, you're having a lot of subconscious truths being revealed in your community, in your larger groups, your friends, your community, the memberships that you are part of, and if they are healthy or not, and if they are supporting your dreams, your hopes, your goals, your ambitions. But during this month, you are definitely going to be sensitive. Venus is bringing extra sensitivity to your very core energy, because on the 13th, she moves in to Pisces. But this also, remember, she also rules money, and she also rules not just that sensitivity, but the way we communicate. She gives you the ability to charm your way through. So even though Uranus in Taurus and that third house for you is going direct, and your independence, individuality, uniqueness, freedom, self-worth, self-value, self-esteem is coming into a very aggressive communication outwardly. Venus being in your Pisces house, Pisces sign, helps you to channel how to communicate that in charming ways, to charm what you want out of it, which is a very positive thing, which will help you subconsciously direct these relationships that you want, these the community that you're a part of, the memberships, these friends, help direct that the movement of it in a more healthier way for you. But you are going to be dealing with some karmic debts that are going to might stand in the way of some of those goals and ambitions. And it's only standing in the way of them depending on if you are dealing with the karmic debt. If you are dealing with it and you're bringing healing to it and you're putting a close on it, then it will bring healing to it and allow those ambitions and dreams and goals to come out more fluently, more healthy. But if you're fighting it, then it will stand in the way of it because you're in denial. If you're in denial, it'll cause more problems. They're saying for some of you, it's definitely understanding your personal interests versus bad habits of the past and making changes so that those personal interests become healthier investments. for you. Listen to your higher mind, your higher self. It will direct you in the right way. It will give you the proper wisdom to overcome some of that hidden self as it shows itself. Hidden talents are there is what I'm getting. Let's see. Taurus. Well, you're the one that's talking first. Who else? Taurus. And then if that doesn't sound right, we'll go after third deck. This is my Ganesh deck. Ganesh is the first one that came out. For Pisces, let's see. It's not, hold on. Oh. For Pisces, what is the platform for Pisces for the month of January? I'm getting responsibilities. Shape-shifting. Shape-shifting responsibilities, rules, walls, boundaries, law, learning, dreams. What's the platform for Pisces for January? I just keep shuffling until they give me the idea I don't need to be shuffling anymore. Energetic movement. This has to have everything to do with, for one, there's two different meanings here, is what I'm getting. Two different meanings here. This is energetic movement. For one, this has to do with your four, as I always say, your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical health and well-being. And the energetic movement, if those four are not balanced, and if they're unhealthy, then that energetic movement is definitely working against you. So this is talking about your healthy mind, body, and spirit. This is asking you to do things to obtain healthy routines that work for your mind, body, and spirit. Energetic movement. But this is also saying to take action. This is also saying for you to take action and put the energy forward into what it is that you are desiring. All over. Trust your inner knowing. Energetic movement and trust your inner knowing. Like I said, take action and know what it is that you are desiring and go after that in some way or another. For whatever it is for many of you. Is it? Did I do it wrong? No. Energetic movement, knowing. I'm getting steadfastness. So maybe for some of you, this is just about meditation. This may be about possible reincarnation and taking some time within the very actions. Maybe this is taking actions in yourself, but in yourself, not necessarily outwardly. The energetic movement could be all about, meditation, healthy routines for self that will eventually help you to move forward. Trust your inner knowing. But I'm getting steadfastness, which is, I feel what I'm feeling is I'm trying to figure. I don't know why I want to say The Hobbit. I have no idea why I want to say The Hobbit. I mean, I'm feeling kind of like. Give me clarification. Give me clarification. Give me clarification. Please. This is questioning and doubting. You're going in two directions at once. Still not sure why I wanted to say the Hobbit. But this is Gemini is what's coming through. Mood swings, fickle, curious, duality. Gemini also is the twins, but when I do it, I call it Jekyll and Hyde. I call it Jekyll and Hyde, and I don't mean necessarily as in good or bad. What I mean is there's logic and then there's emotion. And either you're full on emotional or full on logical and analytical. Typically, when I see the twins, it's one side is all emotions, whether it's good or bad, wherever they are taking you. One is fully logical in how they think and what is the right way of doing it, but there's no emotions there. So what I'm getting is you're going back and forth. What I'm getting is you're going back and forth, and you're not really fully getting the right ideas here, but you are being given the warning of listen to the inner self. Listen to the inner self. This is the two personalities coming together, the Jekyll and Hyde. The steadfastness, the energetic movement, taking action versus, wait a minute, no, I don't. Taking action, wait a minute, no, I don't. Inner knowing, and then Gemini. So this is basically saying, do some meditation time, do some you time, do some love time for yourself, because you need to be listening to your higher self, and you're not listening. You're getting confused, and you're not sure which direction to go here. Let me see. Is there anything else that will clarify this for the month before we move forward? Sustenance. Yeah. This is about really pulling into your truth. Really pulling into your truth. Stopping for a moment, really pulling into your truth, and I'm being told to get this deck. What am I missing? If I'm being told to go get Toth and bring a third deck in, what am I missing? What am I missing for Pisces? It is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is called gain in this deck. It is, you're having problems with good management, good believing, good improvements and settlements, and good luck is coming your way, but it's only coming your way if you take that time for self, because you're having problems with the good management. You're not having a healthy foundation right now. You're in question. You're not sure where to go. This is saying take time to really allow your inner truth to tell you, to thicken. I just want to say thicken. You want to allow this energy to thicken, the plot to become bolder, the plot to thicken, and allow this to strengthen for you at this time. Is there anything else? This is Prince of Cups. Yeah, you're too quick, too emotional, too quick to judge, too emotional to make a decision. This is not necessarily being reliable because you're just too quick to make these decisions. I feel like I want to tell you to take the time, slow down. This is the Hierophant. There is someone here that's willing to help you. Or it's that higher self that's willing to help you come into this understanding. But this is all about allowing that Hierophant, whether it's the higher self, to come in, or allow someone else with this kind of energy to come in and help not direct you, but to help you understand yourself, is what I feel like I'm getting from this. You're going through a transformational change, and it's a very healthy one, but I feel like it's very deep and it's very confusing for you at the moment. So I just want to say, I do feel like it's a little bit of stagnance, but it's stagnance for a purpose. Stagnance for a healthy reason. They just keep giving me like higher mind, higher education, higher self. So there's a true growth going on here. May not enjoy it while it's happening, but it is very much a positive thing. What is going on in up close and personal relationships? Up close personal relationships for Pisces. What is up close and personal relationships? It could be your lover. It could be your children. It could be your parents. It could be anything that is important to you up close in personal relationships. So what is going on for Pisces? And I'm hearing Taurus again. So this is definitely a Taurus of significance that is either trying to push you around, or you're learning how to come into that power and push back. Finding liberation within self. It's one of the two. Either a Taurus is trying to push you around, or you're learning how to gain some of that power and push back for yourself. Up close and personal relationships. Up close and personal relationships. You're on the move within these relationships. There is a victorious end within these relationships, and I want to say end. This is all about a rebirth, but I feel a victorious end first before the rebirth. This is the divine direction that is being shown to you. I threw it back down because it felt wrong. Up close and personal. Up close and personal. Stop going to the bottom of the deck, please, because you're throwing me off and I'm not sure. Thank you. Up close and personal, up close and personal for Taurus. Up close and personal for Taurus. Stop going to the bottom of the deck, please. They know I pull from the bottom a lot, but right now it just seems like it's wrong. Thank you. Alright, yeah, this is a lot of the same still kind of energy. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is meant to be like a castle, like as if you were as a dragon flying over the castle. This is what you would be looking down on. You would be looking at its growth, its stability, finding tangible truth within the new direction of these relationships. So, is there tangible truth and growth in these relationships is the question. Is it planted? Are they planted? Are they grounded? Are they firm? Are they strong? If they're not strong, firm, grounded relationships, up close and personal, whether they're your lovers, your friends, your family, your children, you want to strengthen this right now. You want your inner castle to be strong. You want to make sure that it is dependable, that they are dependable relationships that strengthen you. Up close and personal, up close and personal, up close and personal for Taurus. Up close and personal relationships. And that makes sense. If you're coming into a deeper level of self-realization, then it needs to be that way. Aries, very passionate, action, aggression, very quick to act, me first energy. Brave, direct. Be brave, be direct. You know, very powerful energies. Beginning energies. Aries is also a starting point of relationships. But this is also feminine energy. Being receptive, magnetic, circular. So this is a regeneration within these relationships. Are they healthy for you? Do they support you? Finding new beginnings, new impulsive starts, but they must support the healthy lifestyle that you are wishing to create. I'm being told healthy self-esteem. You must have courage within these relationships to make sure that you are setting them right at this time. Up close and personal relationships. Up close and personal relationships. Find empowerment. Like I said, this whole thing is about you finding empowerment at this time. If they are not empowering you, if they are not helping you to come into your courageous power, to help you feel like you are going in a new direction, to help you feel like you are being grounded and stable, and that they are helping you find your true femininity, being receptive and magnetic within them, then they're not the right relationships for you. This is telling you that it's the right direction by knowing if it is giving you the courage and the empowerment. Are they empowering you? Up close and personal, up close and personal. Openness. They should be open to you. They should be healthy and loving with you. If they, like I said, this is all coming down to finding your empowerment, but finding that you have to have the right people there. That's really what I'm getting. What is going on in dreams, hopes, ambitions, business? Dreams, hopes, ambitions, business. Ooh, 2 came. Well, that's the 11th house itself, speaking to you of the community, the groups, the friends, the memberships, self-realization, and then finding yin and yang is what's coming out. So this is being able to be open to shifting, shape-shifting, and changing, open to the positive and the negative, open to harmony of balance, the duality of balance within that very shifting of those goals, those dreams, those ambitions. There's something there for you to grow with at this time. Is there anything else that you have to give for for ambitions, dreams? It has everything to do with that 6th house. This is your everyday daily tasks. This is your everyday mundane tasks. I always say that these are so much more important than we realize. The daily routines that we are part of, the people, places, and things of these routines support our very community, our very structure of our life. And that's what all of this is coming down to, is how you re-empower yourself by making sure that these routines are healthy. These people, places, and things. If these routines are not healthy, then the community is not healthy, and there will not be balance. This is asking you to get empowered. Make sure that you are empowered by these relationships at this time. Is there anything else here for this all has to do with your spiritual practice, your soulful urges, your soulful beliefs, your ethics, your morals. This all has to do with soulful belief, soulful truth, which will bring you back to your empowerment. This is spiritual practice. Allowing yourself to be important in your daily routines. This month is a month of reflection. Reflection and empowerment for you is what I'm getting. I feel like it may feel stagnant, like you're not really getting the movement you want, but this is a time to reflect so that you can really redirect. You did just come through, or you will be going through 2 eclipses and Uranus going direct, which is in your communication zone. Venus is coming into your Pisces sign. This is a time, this is a very good, strong time of spiritual, soulful growth. But before you're really ready to branch out and really strengthen and firmly grow it is asking you to firmly grow inside. I think it is a beautiful energy. It may not be the energy necessarily you're wishing for, but it will get you into the energy that you wish for to get you where you want to really be. I love you guys. Bye.